There's a lot of divisiveness right now. People each other. Here's what I'm going to do next, just for a few minutes, to an idea of this. I know it's like, how am I going to ever get there? I know how to get there. A key, and that key, passion. Now, the Dalai Lama talks about compassion as the goal of compassion, the goal of true compassion. He says it's finding ways to promote the least suffering for everyone. The least suffering for everyone. And that means a bit of discomfort, a bit of kind of having to find another way. But what I know for sure to be true is that coming from a place of anger, doubt, worry, fear is not coming from a place of compassion. So let's be compassionate with ourselves first. Let's understand that when we listen courageously to others' perspectives, and what I mean by that is being willing to hear, to really hear them and help them know that they've been heard. And stay solid in who you are without getting emotionally wound in or upset or disappointed. Solidly in who you are. That's when we can move that division to a higher place of connection. And it starts by connecting with ourselves first. That allows you then to show up as a more complete human, as a compassionate person, stepping into a higher version of yourself. And let's look for ways to promote the least suffering for everyone. The least suffering for everyone. At the beginning of the pandemic, 13 months ago, people said, we're all in the same boat. And that's not true. We're not all in the same boat. We're all in the same storm. And there's very different vessels in the storm. I'm encouraging you to find a vessel of compassion. How are we going to get there? Well, it starts with compassion for yourself. I know on the weekend I was feeling really disturbed, and how do I navigate this? How do I find a place to stand solidly in who I am? And I admit that sometimes it's easier to stay silent and to not say anything and to retreat into my bubble. And it's okay to do that for a short time. It's not compassionate. It's not seeking to find the least suffering for everyone, to find the ways to get there. So I listen courageously, and I stay accessible as a human being, and I listen with an open heart to the things that might be divisive, and I stay solidly grounded in who I am. And I recognize that compassion, like, has to be tough, and the hard conversations need to be had, but they can be had from a place of respect, from a place of kindness, from a place of understanding. So I'm encouraging everyone, let's let go of the shaming. Let's let go of the I'm right and you're wrong. And let's seek the ways to promote the least suffering for everyone. The more that we push and the more angry we are, the more suffering. I, for one, am extremely grateful that the government in Alberta has set the reset button. Let's just everyone take a big breath. It's kind of like having a nap after lunch. Let's just reset. What's really important to us? I think each and every one of us a happy, healthy, safe, and secure place to be. So let's have a reset, and let's just find that place of connection. with a division and move it up to a higher plane. That higher plane. When I need to move from one place to another, I use reparenting statements. So I'll ask you to do that along with me. I forgive myself for believing I need to feed the division. I forgive myself for believing I need to feed the division. Self permission to find the connection with compassion. To find the connection. I choose to first find the compassion and connection within me. I choose to first find the compassion and connection within me. I choose to ripple out that compassion and seek connection. I choose to ripple out with compassion and seek connection. I'm free to be compassionate with myself today by calming down, recognizing that there is a path to promote the least suffering for all. To find connection today, and finding what's compassion for me. I'm going to post an article that I read today on tough compassion. It may help you. So I am free to find that compassionate connection article. I encourage you to read it with an open heart and an open mind and find that place of connected compassion within you. You know where it is. It's there when you hold a child. It's there when you are in a place of nature that you love. So remember that place of connected compassion for yourself and claim it as your way of being. The world needs us to work together. Ripples out and affects everyone, and not just today, into the future. And so it's the promotion of the least suffering for everyone. It might inconvenience me personally. It might mean I need to change my thoughts and ideas on something, but I'm part of a greater entity, an entity called humanity, and we're not in the same boat. I happen to have a boat of privilege. I happen to live in a safe place. I'm not a frontline worker. I don't have to put my life at risk. And I make a decision that promotes the least suffering for everyone. I follow the great wisdom of people like the Dalai Lama, and I tap into my own compassion and find the connection. We all want the same thing. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Suze Hasey. I developed the belief repatterning technique, and I don't know what I would be doing this time without my ability to shift from things like division into finding a connection. Join me. Find the compassion within you and grow it. We will get through this when we work together. And when we push against and fight and come from a place of fear, anger, frustration, worry, doubt, we won't find the way through. And when we come from a place of compassion and kindness, we'll find the connection. Thanks for joining me. Please pass this along. Let's create a virus of compassion. We could use it right now.